So there's families and kids that are always seen on your social media. My kid is seen on my social media. It happens. It's a very normal thing. But what about the parents that like to use their kids for clicks? Not just clicks, but monetizing some of those clicks for themselves, and not because their kid necessarily wants to be there. Enter Jordan Cheyenne. She uploaded a video that was called "We Are Heartbroken," and that was about their puppy dying. But there was a point through all of the emotion that she was showing with her and her son about how sad they were. She forgot to cut out this part that should have been edited. Let's watch.
Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Closer down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
No, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
I'd say one of the saddest part is that Cheyenne's son was actually crying over the puppy, which, by the way, did survive after it was all said and done. I'm not sure if Cheyenne knew that at the time, but she did shut down her entire YouTube page after that mistake was broadcast there, and she did apologize. Let's go to her apology. She said it was a terrible decision to put making content above the needs of her son, who's heard audibly crying in the viral clip. She says it's not a reflection of her deep love of her son, Christian. She says she is no longer going to include her son in videos and hopes this will help him enjoy moments rather than thinking about the camera. Okay, so I wonder if she would have continued to do this if it wasn't for the fact that people did point out what she was doing here and how I assume Christian didn't want to be there, was thinking about his puppy that didn't die, but apparently was injured in some form way. But there are family psychologists who have talked about how this has become a growing trend, and in particular about pranking kids and trying to do a challenge when they're not involved in. I mean, the challenges when it comes to snorting stuff or eating something random, I don't see why adults do that either, but I'm an old man. But in this particular clip, this woman's son was included in it, and she just kind of didn't care that he didn't want to be there. Watch.
Of how we can have a good intention of being playful and fun with our kids, and how it can turn problematic just like that. And for what? Social media views and likes.
What did you play?
What happened?
He indirectly asked you to stop. We should be noting here that he doesn't like it.
You wanted me, Mommy.
Okay, here we can note the distress in their voice, and we should consider that maybe we went too far and should pull back. Benefit of the doubt, maybe it wasn't direct enough and you missed it.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Okay, they clearly asked you to stop there. So this is the point where we need to respect their words and let the bit go.
Give my wet, Mommy.
Okay, he is clearly upset. You're laughing at him and you're teaching him that his voice doesn't matter.
Sorry, Malcolm.
Give my wet.
Sorry.
5 times he's now asked you to stop, and you continue doing it and laughing and giving meaningless apologies. And now we see helplessness. Just in case you missed it, that was them quietly crying to themselves, giving up, learning that their voice means absolutely nothing.
So the degree to which you can pay attention to your kids and see what, maybe if a kid wants to be involved in stuff like this, have at it. But even if that somehow turned out the way that she wanted it, and then you upload it, I've seen many cringe videos online. I'm like, you saw it and you thought this was the way to go?
That's why we need Department of Education.
The new contract with America just doesn't allow for it. And we continue to have things like this happen. So that was, I assume, a child psychologist that was talking about the effects that people would have on their kids from just these challenges like this. I don't know, man. And Suen, again, I don't want to bring up, I brought up that you have kids before, but if they had to be forced to do things like this, my kid would, he wouldn't even sit there long enough. He'd be like, there'd be too many things he would say to me that would allow me to not be able to upload that video anymore.
I mean, I don't know. My kids would be orchestrating me for videos, which is a whole other story. But I just feel like not even parent to parent, but human to human, like your kid is not crying about this. It's one thing if you capture a moment and you upload it and it goes viral and it's like, wow, look at this thing that happened. But when you're actually trying to force that, I just don't think it works. And then homegirl with her son trying to force him to cry, like you don't even know how to edit your videos. Why do you have a YouTube page? Stop. You're not properly editing.
People want to take shortcuts and they don't want to just wait for the moment. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Live your life. I don't know. It's become the main vein of what people need to do, and I guess the laziness of not just doing things on your own. And oh, my kid's cute. Let me just force him to do things like this.